This is part one of hopefully what's only a two-part video on a will it run and drive, but part one is can we get it to run? The truck we're working on is a 81 or an 80, I think it's an 82 Chevy pickup, but it's missing a lot of things, nothing really connected. Um, Motor was built about 3 years ago, and then it got just set in the truck and it was left open. Headers were open, carburetors open, just all sorts of stuff. Um, so we're going to see if the motor's free. We're going to see if I can at least get it start, get enough wiring on it. It's just a lot of craziness going on. So this is going to be actually part one of a two-part will it run and drive. And part one is will it at least run?
Live from New York City. Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
I know it's been a couple months since I posted anything, but it is summertime and I've been running the countryside, so, and I've been busy doing things and gathering things and that sort of stuff. So, anybody feels like I abandoned them, well, I did. I just had other things to do. A lot going on, a lot of business, a lot of things going on. Coffee in the cup. We got a 81 or 82 Chevy Silverado that belonged to a friend of mine's dad, who passed about 2.5 years ago. And his granddaughter inherited. She's like a niece to me, but it's just been sitting. He was in the process of putting this thing together, and it didn't get finished. He passed away, and then it's just been sitting even longer. And so I decided we would grab it and bring it over here to the shop, see if I can get it running. It's pretty decent shape. Paint's not real good, but other than that, it's pretty decent. A lot of stuff in the bed I got to go through. Some of the parts to the truck are here. Some parts to other things. Some of this, that, and the other. But it's pretty straight old truck. Got these nice grab rails I'd like to have for my crew cab. Inside is decent. Not sure what's going on here. A lot of things I'm gonna have to figure out what's happening, what's going on. I did on the steering columns, not bolted in good. It's like the dual tilt, up and down, and then you can tilt it with the tilt. Pretty fancy. See, it's not in bad shape. Got some typical wear. We got some trinkets in here I'm gonna have to move to the bed. Not sure what this is. Stuff in a box. More stuff I'll have to scoot to the bed. We got some wiring that's going to have to be addressed. Sorry, I forgot I had you on there and I was just flopping you around. We got some wrapping paper. We don't have any brakes. We have a dust cap for one of the fronts. So evidently one side's missing a dust cap. Let's get in the other side and take a look at it. But it's got wiring everywhere. And I know it doesn't have any brakes at all because we pushed in here today and there wasn't nothing, not a lick of brake. Well, it does have brand new tires on it though. And rally wheels. And we have 1, 2, 3. Damn, we have 4 center caps. We have a
fancy, I don't even know what it is, some sort of witch's hat maybe? Might wear that later. Belt. We had some of the ducking for up under the dash, which probably I'm missing. We had another gauge cluster here, which makes me wonder if it got swapped or it needs to be swapped. I guess we'll find that in the future. I know it's open somewhere or another. Aha! Aha! Nothing in there. Nothing. We do have the luxurious power windows and locks, which will probably work wonderfully. Not. We have some tent. I like to call that quarter peel tent. New kind. Got a hat on the dash. Got another grab rail. Huh? Let's see what we got stirring under the hood. If I can get this one-handed. Well, it is a AC truck, just missing the lines. Compressor's free. They put the serpentine belt set up on here, which means we're gonna have to extend the alternator wires, because these here go to the starter, so we're gonna have to extend those and route them over to the alternator. We have our other wiring hooked to that, which is just sending units, distributor, whatnot. We're gonna have to figure out all that. Probably AC. Does have headers on it. Looks like new header gaskets. We got the Quadra box on here. See if she's froze. No, but doesn't feel like the secondaries are opening, which that could be a problem. It is a 305. It has distributor wires. Appears to have new spark plugs. I don't know about this radiator, how good it is. I don't even know if, no, it's not going to have any water in it because we don't have a upper radiator hose, so we know they didn't get that far. Some sort of hoodie, I guess. Yeah, nice. Was a cruise control truck. There is a cruise control truck. I'm gonna kind of doubt everything's there for the cruise control. We do have one oddball spark plug wire that's red. Hopefully it's good. No fuel line. Not sure. Power steering lines aren't hooked up either. We have a hose there, piece hose there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to find some power steering lines because there are none hooked to it. So I hope that's not a mixed match power steering pump, because you know if it is, the ends could be different. Anywho, this is it. This is what we got. I was told there was some new brake calipers put on the front wheels. Probably hadn't been bled yet, that's why there's no brakes. So we'll have to get that done. Have to get the motor hooked up. We'll hook up the boat tank at first, see how that's gonna do. See the tanks. Let's see what we got on tank wise. Oh, okay.
in there. We got brand new fuel tanks. But no hardware in there for the fill nicks. So we'll have to get that hooked up. See on the other side, see if we got anything. The only two is a brand new tanks. They are brand new. Yep, and no fill on this side either. So I don't know where to start. I'm gonna start somewhere. Now we're gonna start on the inside, which is try to get some of this stuff just sitting in the bed for now because it's like in the way. And all these table trinkets and stuff and whatnot, so we'll move them and just sit them in the bed for now. I'm gonna sit them caps in the bed for now and get that cleaned out, and I'll be right back. Look what I scored. It's all about the safety, the new hard hat. Pretty good, huh? This carpet in here looks pretty good. I mean, get you turned around and let you get a look. Look at that. Looks like somebody put a new carpet kit in here at one time. But on the bad part of thing, see this right here? That there's nothing left to us. You see that hole right there? That's where the tank switch goes. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Of course, these, if everything's still under there is together, it should pull from the right side tank. So that's one we'll put fuel in first. But we've got quite a bit of stuff to do in here. Dashes. Yep. Yeah, by the way, I picked that little jewel up. And my son-in-law's going to build that as a drag bike. Build another 12.5 to 1 compression Sportster motor to run on E85. I don't know what the dash looks like under here. Let's just take a gander. She's cracked up. That's alright. Dash pad looks good though. Dash pad helps. Headliner sagging. Alright, let me figure out what I'm going to do next now. Well, now we're going to see if we can get this radiator out of here. It looks like it's that side. What do you all think? They look like they're that side for you? David, what size they look like? They look like, I don't know, they look like that size, so that's what I was thinking. You know that size?
Yeah, that's right. This side is the other side.
Yeah. You know, I need to order that out. Well, I just hadn't done it in like a long time. I had to tear my tractor apart, folks. I ended up with some leaks. And I had to order seals for it. You just can't run down there and buy seals at parts. Well, I guess I could have. Not that I wanted to do like a double loop seal for the hydraulic system. John Deere parts in here. We're just going to sit these on the little boiler right here for now. Only had 3 holes in. Didn't even have a rubber on this side. The rubber on one side. We'll lay these over here. Go ahead and lay the bolt in there too. We'll go ahead and move these over. Okay. Did it? Nope. Look at that. Make sure I don't have any. I don't think any of the transmission lines or any of that stuff is hooked up yet either. There hasn't been really anything hooked up. Everything here is sitting. I think the motor mount bolts are in. So that's a plus. But I think a brand new one would be better in here for you. Listen. Oh, there it is. Big gouge there. Yep, big gouge, big gouge. See if I can work this out around everything. I don't know if I can. Maybe. That right there had a pretty good snafu in it. On the back side of it. So, the transmission lines are over there, and they're all bent up and warped and whatnot. Heater hoses are laying here. Battery cable, that's a side mount for a top mount battery. There's one in here. Lots of miscellaneous, whatever craziness going on. Insanity. So, just don't know where to start. The radio hoses are really. They're gonna have to be revamped, fit. There's some wire this runway laying around. This is the headlight wiring that was under the radiator. That's not good. That's down, I can cut that. Y'all can't see nothing of what I'm doing. You need to learn to adjust yourself accordingly. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, let's see. Let me just flip you over. Get you in here. Let you look at stuff. And all the headlight wiring here. With all that was under the radiator. You got random wiring here. Another random wire there. Not sure what it goes to yet. Heater hose stuff, which moved over here for now, out of the way. Move that out of the way. We're just going to take it one area at a time. This is a battery cable that probably not going to use. We got some wiring to do. right back over here for now. Just gonna kind of stuff them in there. There's all kind of in-up stuff, which is crazy talk. Anywho, I just kind of get that to stay there. Then we got these wires here, which is an alternator wire right here. And we got choke wire right here. And then we have clips right here. All the way around here. We got all these other wires running here. We got the sending units. Power for a distributor. What we would do, I'm going to take all of this stuff here. Oh, we got this fancy little license plate light. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That's cute. Let's see if she lights up. Not that I like playing around, but you know, I like playing around. It's fun. It's fun. Y'all can see over here. It's fun. Oh, look at that. She's LED. Woo! 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 That's fancy. Fancy. We'll lay that to the side. You might want to put that on the hood like a hood emblem. Anyways, where was I? I got sidetracked by the light. Okay, so we got all these wires here. Right there. And we got starter wires go down there. And these are the alternator wires, which these wires here have got to come all the way over to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these clips off, I'm going to take this wrap off, and see if maybe, some of them I'm like, part of it I might be able to get out of this band and then run that direction, but we got one for sure that I'm going to have to extend. But the other ones I may not have to extend. I may be able to take them out of the out of the bands in there and go ahead and pull it around. But this wire here, we're going to have to extend. But first we'll have to make sure I get all that undone and pull that out as far as I can. And then we'll run them to the starter. We're going to try to make everything look as neat as I can because, well, I don't like it when it's all ugly and crazy looking, just insane. So that's what we're going to do. We got a razor blade and stuff. We're going to take these clips off, and then we're going to see how far we can get them wires to come around. Let me grab the razor blade and whatnot. There. A little better view of what's going on there. Making sure my light is on. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take these off. Let me find my eyeballs. Have to have glasses on. Because Lord knows I can't see nothing hardly up close without them. In my younger age. Well, I'm cool like that. Still can't see what these are here. No light in there either. Don't buy me a light. Yep, I'm gonna buy me a good light one of these days. Oh, there goes my finger. That works out. Put the clips on. Let's see what I'm trying to do. Right there. That's it. There. Feel this on added for a little bit. A little bit of view of what I'm doing. Okay. Hope y'all can see. These right here. We'll cut these little pieces of tape. Gently cut them so they don't cut the wiring. Like a clock clip. A razor blade with a scissor blade. This isn't helping anything. Gotta get these wire cutters up in there. Pull the tape off there. See, now the rest of these wires, they run back this direction as we need them to. We've only got one here. And the less splices you have, the better off you are. So this way, we're only going to splice it one time instead of 3 wires. We're just kind of changing the configuration of things. Is all we're going to do. Trying to cut my finger off. Now this is some really super sticky stuff. And thick. This is still here because it's your electric choke. This wire here, this one, and then we'll splice this one. And then flip it this anyway, wherever it feels good. And we'll take this and lay it over. And then move it into my wire bucket and get another piece of red wire. Give me a minute. Okay. Always keep pretty good chunk of wire on hand, just in case. Like this, we want to connect these two here. This, that, and the other. And then we'll lay it all over here. So I'm going to spin these back and I'm going to solder them together. Here, like a little table. Wire strippers. Put this wire back at a pretty good angle if these will get it. Put this side loose. Together, and she goes. Oh, not yet. Put some shrink wrap on there. Okay. And then get that all soldered together, and then I have a shrink wrap to pull up on it, and then it's set. put that all in it down. Then I'm going to get the ends, put them together. Okay. Nice clean. You want to make sure to put it back to see any corrosion or anything. You want to get rid of that corrosion on there. And what I do is I'll take my fluctuator, little flop, and put that on there. Help it suck up in there. Put a little on there. That will do you. I'm going to take my eyeballs so I can pretend like I'm seeing what I'm doing, but I'm not. Torches are a little large. That's all I have right now. So I guess I'll just go ahead and take it. It'll be in a loomer doomer anyways, which will be just fine. And you notice I didn't cut from the wire yet, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to have it. Because I need to hook up the starter wires and then see how far that wire has to be. So, go ahead and make this up good. Shaking, probably overkill, which is fine. Better than have too much than not enough. Isn't that right?
What's that?
Better have too much than not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got that soldered in good. So got a big spool over here that we'll pull from. And we'll take, this is actually my kickstand plate for my bike when I go somewhere. So if I don't go and it rains, it doesn't sink to the ground. Then we have get off me. This goes straight down. This is going to go down. The motor, we want to put these which is always funny to look in here. Okay, here it is. So, you want your alternator wires to exit the same place. The power wire comes out through your distributor, so you can lay them down along the left side of the motor instead of the right side. But you still want to, you're going to have to tuck your choke plug in. So when it's run over the top, it comes around to the choke over here. So we're going to put this wire here. I'll get these. And then we're going to run all the way down here. Up here. Here. There we go. And make sure we're right. Plenty of the good stuff here. That long. Wire box. Oh wait, that was a wire weight. I was too wire. I had a box of wire I used. And I'll tuck this little rascal here back in there. This is the choke wire. And I'm going to have to figure out where that conglomeration of red wire back over there in the corner goes to. Right. You got that little piece of soldered area. Oh man, I'm going to put chunks of tape on the alternating wire is going to hold them all together. And I'll find some room around it so it looks good. So it looks factory. Extended alternating wire so it'll work on the left side instead of just the right side. I like to call that the universal fit. Morning, people.
Morning, folks.
It's tomorrow, but it's actually today because yesterday I said we'll be here tomorrow and now it's today, so I don't know if we'll ever show up tomorrow. Anyways, went inside last night after I shut everything down and sipping on my coffee, ate a little food, got to thinking about it. I thought, well, I didn't even try to turn this motor over. It's supposed to be rebuilt. So I run out here and grabbed the ratchet and the socket, put it on the crank bolt, and I tightened up the crank bolt. So I turned again and I tightened up the crank bolt and scared I was going to twist the crank bolt off and the motor didn't turn. So today I'm going to pull the belt off and see if anything in there is locked up before I'm actually going to start, and then we'll go from there on seeing whether it turns or not. So that's the lowdown on the lowdown for today, which was actually tomorrow if we were in yesterday.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Just a little update, just so that you know, we've added a few more little projects down the road. George came across a really nice 60s model 2-door Lincoln vehicle, really nice shape, excellent for the years and age and everything. Also, we have a 1946 Dodge pickup that we picked up, kind of almost a barn find, pasture find. A friend of his dad's had it, so we bought it, and so eventually we'll do it. Of course, we still got the 75 Chevy Camaro coming too. So we've got some projects coming up that are really nice, and like I say, we're going to see if we can keep this one moving on down the road, but we'll find out here as we go along today where we're at. So we just appreciate you tuning in and being patient with us, and you know, life happens and we're just moving along and doing what we need to do and getting things done. So we'll see what happens today, just like every day. Every day's life's an adventure.
Pull this belt off.
What he's found, ladies and gentlemen, I think I mentioned it yesterday, is the vehicle is being rebuilt by one of his friend's dad, and George doing real well. And unfortunately, he's in the process of rebuilding the vehicle, and we put the motor in, but unfortunately, the headers have been left open for 2 years, and the air cleaner's been left off. So we're trying to see if any moisture got down in there, and then see what's going on.
Oh, that tensioner ain't no fun. Alternator
You'll need to unlock your
moves.
iPhone first.
Power steering pump moves.
You have recent messages from Valerie.
Yep.
Valerie said, yes, you can. Would you like to reply?
Yes. Thank you,
Mm,
babe. We'll let
that's
you know
not
what
good.
you want today.
Bearing's bad on that. That's tight as
Sin.
insanity. Okay. Water pump moves. Let's just see what we have or don't have or might have or could have had. Who knows? Got my hand in there, my fingers, they got lopped off. And I'm gonna feel it in there to fill a bolt. Oh, come on. Probably should pull the fan off so I could see in there. Should be wearing my shirt that says "Take a strong hand." Oh, oh, there it's not.
There's what's not.
It's not turning.
Okay, the belt off even.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Well, that's it for today's video. We're done.
Stay tuned tomorrow for Sucker Owns the Motor.
I really don't want to pull spark plugs. I'm going to, but I don't want to because I don't like doing it through headers, but I guess I'm going to. It seems like the thing to do. I don't know. I'm going to get these. Start pulling these plugs. Not fun. Because I'm not sure what they have, number one, but I'm going to come over here. I'm going to follow number one spark plug wire to number one position, and I'm just going to pluck it off there. And I'll leave the other ones on there. That way I know where number one is so I can rewire it. AC Delco. Doesn't even look like it'd been brand. It was probably brand new when it was put in there. Lay these over to the side. Sometimes I don't have everything all together. My mind, you know, that sort of thing. These do appear to be some new spark plug wires, which is a plus, but nope, not tight either. That's 2 of 8 plugs that weren't tight. And it is a
new plug that's never been fired. I don't know why they weren't tight. I don't know why they were left with open headers and the carburetor undone, and I probably need to take my rings off because they're like in my way.
Well, those two, do they have any moisture corrosion on them?
Huh? Nope.
Okay. Looks
Ain't
good,
done.
fine.
It's not tight. This is the one that's a pain in the butt right here. Yeah. This is the one I gotta use a wrench on. Number 6. Gotta use a wrench on. Number 6. Because you can't get the socket wrenching into it. You can get the socket on it, I think, but then you gotta use a wrench on the socket. Anywho. Nope. Number 8's not tight. They're just stuck in the hole. It's brand new. No nothing on it. Surely it's not going to be tight. None of the others were tight, so. What do you think? Anybody think it's going to be tight? Comment if you think this hardest to get to spark plug right here on this side is going to be tight. Go ahead. It wasn't. It was just in there. Wasn't quite finger tight, but it was not, definitely not tight at all. And it's don't really see anything on them there. Let's pop these babies in here and see what we got. Tight. That one was snug. Yeah, tight. Oh well, that wasn't even almost tight. Wasn't even finger tight. So, at 8 plugs, we had one that was snug. That's pretty good, huh? That's batting 1,000, ain't it? And this one looks the same as the others. And that looks the same as the others. Number 5 looks the same as the others. Let's see what number 7 looks like. They all look the same. No corrosion, no rust. Of course, not running or anything. Maybe that's why, I don't know. The 8 plugs out, all look brand new. Then we will sell these, I hope. And I'm going to let somebody drill it. With a smartphone on it. That's pretty neat. I'm playing with it now. piston. There's no.
Well, do you feel like a doctor doing a colonoscopy over there?
Yeah, well, yeah, that looks good. And anybody want to take a peek? I don't know if I can operate that. Hold the camera at the same time. I'm way back at home there. Yeah. 180 degrees around that piston. Cylinder looks good. Pistons look good. Let's keep coming out. Climb up in here. Climbing. Fit in here. It's all new in there.
I have another suggestion then.
Huh?
I have another suggestion then. Let's jack up the rear end, put it on the jack stand, crawl underneath there with the transmission and neutral. Let's see if the tire spins, if that torque converter's locked up, something that transmission's locked up in.
Okay, let me take a peek at this first one over here. I don't know. Those are fine. They're all new. It's all new in there. All looks good. Okay, now we're gonna watch it mount. My bar here.
There you go.
Back, forth, reverse. Sideways. Oh. Ah. Hey, it's moving.
Is it?
I put a little oil in those cylinders too, by the way, folks. Penetrating oil. It's tight though. That thing is tight right there. It is. Not happy. She doesn't know how to have it. That's a move. I'll tell you that right now. go up there and try the socket here on the crane. Ends up getting a little more leverage here on this. Dang. It is not turning up here. I think it's turning. I think that bolt's just tightening up. Yep. Still turning. Nope. Not turning up here. Okay, so we were under there. We got that baby to turn with the pry bar, maybe not even a quarter of the way around, but it did move. So I went ahead and made some battery cables, put the starter back on, hooked it up, and it does spin over now for a second. I don't want to spin it too long because, well, the doesn't have any transmission lines on this stupid thing right now. And well, I don't wanna hold on, my hand's over the stupid thing. Starting to get a little annoyed with everything. But you can listen anyway. You're not even be able to see it because I don't have a place to put the phone holder. But so it does turn over. The next step is going to be we're going to have to take the transmission lines off, clean them out. They're full of red sand before we can even attempt to start it at this point. And so I got to put the plugs back in it, wires on it, make sure it's in time. Blah blah blah. But I'm going to try to get them transmission lines out of there so I can clean them and then hook them back up. I'm definitely going to have to get a radiator and hook them too, so I'll be back. Radiator's put in here. Transmission lines are hooked up to it. I'm not sure what all I said before, but we're going to have to plug some vacuum lines, put spark plugs back in, hook the wires up. I got to bind 4 intake manifold bolts. Plug the distributor in, wire the distributor up, and we're going to feed it a little gas and see if it'll fire off. So let me gather some stuff and then we'll get okay. I'm going to put some spark plugs in. Hopefully the mic's working. We never know till I'm done, and then we're like, well, I don't even know what happened. Been having problems with mics and stuff. It's crazy. But I'm gonna put all these in finger tight, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'll tighten them all up. And there's a lot of things we're gonna need. They're gonna bring us power steering lines, radiator hoses, all sorts of stuff that's missing from here. I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna get working. Probably hear my dogs barking, huh? Can't miss that, can you?
Get in there. Dog's barking is really annoying. I don't like working around headers. They're kind of pain in the butt. I'm going to put these 47 other spark plugs in there. Or 4, whatever. 47, 4. You know what I mean. Yeah, with headers, you got to take the dipstick tube loose for the oil and push it out of the way. And get number 6 spark plug out, which is always fun. Oh, look, it's Christy. Say hi.
Hey. And then he doesn't know which one you needed, which link you needed, so.
Okay, this lane there.
Got variety. Okay, he
What?
didn't know if you needed the longer ones or the shorter ones, so he just said take them off.
Not sure yet. Oh, got intake manifold bolts now, which will be handy. Handy to have.
And then I will have a tank switch tomorrow.
You'll have what?
Tank switch.
Well, I thought you said a cake.
I'll have a tank switch tomorrow.
What's your machine shop called?
Mine, that would be State Line Cylinder Head Services.
Jim's State Line Cylinder Head Services. It's a machine shop. Her dad has a machine shop, and her sister has a machine shop.
The throttle body bracket, he does not have any, so we're going to hit up David. I'm just
Okay.
going to go to him with a list of shit tomorrow. But O'Reilly's had the tank switch.
Okay.
Same one I'm on with. Alright. Back to the grind.
Yep, back to the grind for me.
If I hear some rumbling coming from over here, I'll know the
Yeah,
truck started.
You know it started, yep.
Alright,
Thanks. Okay, so we got intake bolts, which is a plus. We're gonna go ahead and go back here. We're gonna plug in the distributor. As long as everything's good, I'll plug it in. Yep, that one plugged in good. We have distributor wire for power. I'll plug that baby in. There's on the back one. And then you got a place on these for a tack, but this doesn't have a tack. This is the oil sending unit. It plugs in right back here. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in while I'm here, or close to it anyways. I'm not gonna swear I can reach it, but I'm gonna try. I think I got it plugged in. Okay, we got that plugged in. Then we'll have to do our wires. Run our spark plug wires. Buyer orders 184366572 in a clockwise is the way that distributor turns. We'll start here with number 1. And I know it's number 1 because, well, I pulled it off of number 1. Let's see, best way to run these, try to get it where it's not on the header. Just kind of pull that out of the way for now. The left side is 1, 3, 5, 7. The right side is 2, 4, 6, and 8 for anybody that was wondering. Okay, so we're all wired up. 1843657 clockwise rotation. Odd on the left side, even on the right side. 2468 front to back. 1357 front to back on the driver's side. Now I need to make a few plugs because we gotta have a really bad air leak here. And well, I guess that one's plugged up back there. So maybe just one big plug there. Let me find some stuff to plug with. Making a plug, vacuum plug. And it's just some this old line that I'm going to get out of here anyways. Does that stupid charcoal canister for emissions crap that this guy's not a big fan of. Scoot that over. And might as well use one of these bolts for right now. Oh no, I need to go ahead and put these in. I had to put some intake manifold bolts in. What I had to do, 4 of them. Almost forgot. Almost didn't remember. 4 intake manifold bolts. You have to go in here. I hope they're not like broke off in there or some crazy crap. That'd be upsetting. Intake bolts installed. Make sure all my spark plug wires on my headers. Make sure those aren't gonna get in there and burn. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, now what do we do? Got spark plugs, wires, this, that, and the other. All right. Now, I'll go ahead and put this here. If I can get it on there. Yep. I have my fuel bottle. And I have a screwdriver here. My clamp here. Let's slide it here. Make sure it's up on there good. Then put the clamp on there. Hopefully this baby starts right up. It'll be drinking out of the same cup my beautiful Lincoln was drinking from. So that's what we're hoping for. I'm going to go ahead and kind of hook this up, see if that. I don't know when. Oh, there. I didn't know an eyeball was running around my head. That's hilarious. Well, I don't have gas going everywhere. I guess that's a good thing. We have squirter action. Yeah. We have squirter action. Okay, David, do you want to hold that right there?
What's that?
Do you want to hold this phone right here so it don't fall off? All right. Moment of, is it going to run? I pumped it a few times. God, I hope it's in. I hope it's in neutral.
Feel like it's in park.
Well, okay, so. Yep, we're in park. Action. Oh, I don't have any.
I was gonna say it. That no worky.
Yeah, man, I'll have a bracket for that. Let's give it a sippage. See if that helps. And I hope there's a rotor and stuff in there.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, doesn't sound like I'm getting fire.
No, it doesn't.
Just to make sure. A little tappage here. Doesn't sound like there's any firewood. All right. Let's unhook this for now.
Huh?
If we get the test light, see if we got.
See if you have any power of that distributor.
Yep. As soon as I find my test light. Test light. Okay, got my test light out of my dog. I was on a rescue mission. And lost the end off of it though. That's not very good. I'll use this clamp right here. Well, just a clamper in space in the area. Would you please? The dreaded wiring. I mean, shit, there may not even be a rotor button in there. I don't know.
Do what?
There might not even be a rotor button in there. Hell, I don't know.
I don't know. Pop cap. If it is, I got one.
I mean, I've looked at this truck. I know what's been going on with it. It's craziness. All right. We turn the key on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going, Sheriff. I'm going.
Hope I'm still connected. I went clearing the house. Didn't think about it.
Do what?
Said I hope my mic's still connected. I went clearing the house and didn't think about it. Let me see. Okay, I got a test light. David's inside. Let's see what we got. Okay.
You ready?
Turn the key on.
Okay.
I got light.
Okay.
I got power there.
Okay. All right, turned it off. Oh yeah, pop the cap. See if there's even a rotor in there.
Before I do that, I'm gonna hook my spark tester up to it, just make sure. Because, well, I particularly don't like taking them caps off. They're kind of a pain in the butt. It's just easier to put a spark plug tester on there. Try it again. Fired, but it was
It didn't sound real healthy, but it wasn't knocking.
trying
Got
to
a
run.
miss.
Like it was trying to run away with itself. Oh, I didn't make my plug. I never finished my plug, folks. I got sidetracked because I guess the phone rang or something. And
Then I got sidetracked, and now what I do with my plug I was building? Hell, I don't even know what I did with it now. Well, here's a piece of something. And there it is. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked with putting the bolts in.
Yeah, you did.
The intake manifold. That's what.
Yeah, because you brought the bolts over.
Yeah. Yeah. That was it. Yeah. Let's just go on there. All right, let's fire up again. Let's fire up again, folks. Ready?
Yep.
Something's hanging that.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Something
is.
is hanging that stupid
Cross jet.
throttle open, like the choke or something is got it.
Well, at least fired off though. It actually sounded pretty good. Besides trying to run away with itself.
Well, it idle soon. Biters are going nuts.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay. I went in just get a fuel pump.
All right. Idle screws. Friggin' screwed in all the way. Where's my glasses? Where's my light?
There's an old light.
Yep, it's screwed all the way in. And idle screws. Screwed all the way in. Which is just crazy. Okay, we're gonna unscrew the idle screw. There's like 4 miles screwed in there. I don't know why either. And I really need a smaller screwdriver for that. Alright, let's see if it idles down.
Alright, let me connect it.
Ready?
Hold on. Okay.
I ain't quick enough. Okay, here I go again. Ready, set. Ah!
What are you trying to do?
I want it to run for just a minute.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get back over here to keep it running. But I'm not quick enough in and out.
Well, you want me to start it?
I bet you it'll idle now. Oh, I'm scared your phone will shake off there. I don't want your phone to break. See me trying to run to get up there?
Yeah, I heard it.
No, I was talking to Joel. Well, there you have it. Truck starts. Motor was stuck. We got the motor unstuck. Got some stuff wired up. Got the alternator wired up. It's all charging and working. And the motor actually starts after being stuck. It wouldn't turn over when we got it. So part one was at least getting the motor to where it would start, see if we get it started, and we did get it started. So part two is going to be everything else: brakes, fuel lines hooked up on the fuel tank, all sorts of stuff, because it's just basically was mocked up. So if you like this video, comment, like, share, subscribe. If you're going to watch my videos, subscribe to them. That way you'll hit the notification bell. You'll get them every time that we put out a new video. And stay tuned for part two, which will be Will It Drive? We got it running. Now we got to figure out, will it drive? So we'll see y'all on the next one.